Is that on? Hi, it's Becky.
Oh, yes, Mark. Hold on. I guess so we can see. Yeah, Mark from DSU and Becky. So we just wanted to have a conversation. So Becky, between I guess October and November,
yeah,
Becky's sales have increased by 98%, and she kind of freaking out.
Like I feel sick, but not like oh I feel sick. Like I feel sick.
Like you really
like
feel
I
sick.
Might throw up.
Like literally.
My stomach hurts.
Why?
I don't know. Like I'm like just silently freaking out because I'm like, I'm almost like, I would have been like,
huh?
I don't know, like, I was cruising at around $1,000 profit for a couple of months, and
right.
That was just comfortable.
And it was cool.
I only need $1,000 a month to like live my life.
To live, travel,
yeah,
eat, do
to,
whatever.
Like, live in Nicaragua, $1,000 a month is fine.
Right.
But
you're like in the top 10%.
Right. But like, whilst I was at 1,000, I was like, I really want it to be higher, and then now that's happened.
Now you don't know what to do.
Like, but it's not even that. I'm like, what if it like doubles again next month? Like I don't know what. I was comfortable. I know what $1,000 a month is like,
right?
In terms of like workload and like what it involves. And if it keeps growing, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to like, I need to see an accountant. I actually need to see an accountant. I need to set up VAT. I need to like think about hiring VAs. I'm gonna have to train people. Like I'm gonna have to do all of this extra stuff that I wouldn't have had to do if I just cruised at $1,000. Of that could have been an easy life. And I wanted like the big money, and now I'm like, fuck.
So okay, so why you think? Okay, how many listings you had? Did you check to see how many listings you had last month and this month?
So last month I had maybe like 1,300,
right.
And I'm like over 2,000, and that's the thing. So when I was cruising at 1,000 listings, $1,000 a month ish, I realized that I hadn't made a big jump again because the size of my listings hadn't made a big jump.
Right.
So like I went from like 400 listings to 1,000 listings, and my sales jumped, and I was like 1,000 listings to 1,200 isn't a big jump. So I was
right, and it stayed at the sales stayed.
So I felt like I was listing, but I was like, I'm not listing as much as I was when I started, and it hasn't jumped up proportionately. So I was like, okay, I need to like jump up, and now that I have, the sales have done, and it's Christmas too, so I'm like.
So it's one of two things. The camera is like, no. So there's a big breeze and Nelson isn't here because we have a video we have to finish editing for today. But so why? Okay, but why are you feeling sick? Because of all?
Sick. I don't know. Like I'm. It's almost like I'm more like I was scared that it would not fail, but I was scared that it wouldn't do well. But I'm like more scared that it will do really well. I don't know what, like I'm more scared that it's just gonna like shoot up and I'm gonna be like, ah.
Yeah, I mean, you put, this is the thing, you put in the work, like I don't even know what to say to that, right? Like you put in the work, you doubling the sales. Like Becky works her ass off, right? There's some days you wake up early every fucking day.
Yeah.
And you sleep like 4 hours a night.
Yeah. Sometimes I get 5 hours.
So
it's what I wanted, but now that it's happening, it's like, because you don't know how much it's going to be. Like, everything I've done up until this point, I've known what the achievement will be. So, like, when you're in university, it's like you're studying really hard for a degree. All you're going to get is that degree.
Right.
So when it happens, you're like, okay, this is the degree I expected. I knew what was going to happen. Or, like, when you get a job, you know, like, the next promotion is this, you work, you get that. Whereas this is like, this could go anywhere. Like, it could get, like, you don't know.
But that's the point.
But you don't, just not knowing is like,
okay, and so this is perfect. So this is like, I talked about this thing before, right? A lot of people like, oh, you make 10,000. Some people like, why you make $10,000? And then some people like, you only make $10,000. Why not make more, right? And like I talked about the month that we got to almost $40,000 in profit, but it was a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
And I'm like traumatized. So I prefer to like keep myself around 100,000, even though I have to list more to keep that, right? I'll keep around 100,000 and then make money everywhere else. Yeah. Right? You know what I mean?
Because you know what that involves and what that workload is like and what issues come up, and like my workload hasn't been like insane. I've been able to do it. It's not I don't feel overwhelmed yet to the point where I'm like, okay, I need help.
Right.
It's just doubled, obviously.
Right, and like what I think, okay, like I understand what you're saying to an extent, because I remember when I first started, when I started, I was getting like 1 or 2 sales a week, and I was like, let me see if I can get 1 sale a day. So like literally, and I was like, let me see if I can get 5 sales a day, and I get to 5. I was like, let me see if I get 10 sales a day, and I get to 10.
Yeah.
And then I get to 20, and then I sat back and I was like, I'm selling 20 a day. Like how far this could go, right?
Yeah.
So then I kept pushing myself, and I remember clearly. So I got around like 30 or 40 sales a day, and then Walmart started to cancel my orders, right? Like cancel. And I remember there was this subgroup of TS Domination called like the top, some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And all these people used to claim they used to sell all this fucking, make all these sales. And I would come in the group and I was like, please, Walmart is canceling my orders, what to do?
Yeah.
And no one had a solution.
Yeah.
So
no one else had that happen.
So no one was making money.
Yeah.
So then this dude Sean something, I can't remember your last name, but I have him on Skype. Sean, and I know you watch sometimes, so hopefully you'll comment. Like he actually got with me on Skype and showed me, listen, change the IP and blah 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 and all the bullshit and solve that problem.
Yeah.
Right? So, but because you're in the UK, I can't even tell you like when you get, so like when people in DSHNE, like when they're making, before you make $5,000 a month, you're gonna have to deal with the Walmart issue, right?
Yeah.
And I know all the problems that come up from 10 up to 10,
yeah,
and even up to 30, but I just don't know in the UK,
yeah,
right? Like
that's it. I don't know what's going to happen, and the bigger the amount of sales, not the bigger the problem, but like the more like scope there is for more stuff to maybe happen. And like the stuff that happens normally, like returns, if I get more returns, that's fine because I know how to handle returns. I'm just doing that more times. It's just I'm like, what else could happen?
Yeah, like you don't know if like a retailer will start to cancel, and then you don't know if you need to use multiple cards, and
that's okay because I feel like if somebody did start cancelling, I know I can just like use another card, use another account.
Yeah,
and that should be fine. It's just I'm like waiting to see what it is that happens.
And that's what's like. It's those type of things, right? And then you do, So yeah, Becky is making bank, but now she's scared. So this video was less about like not teaching you guys something directly, but just kind of like sharing some of the issues that come up, like even with success, right?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of that in entrepreneurship generally, right? Like you could have mentors, and which will help you get to another level faster. Yeah. But there's certain little details that you just need to be ready for the unknown. Yeah. You need to be ready for like
your sales to double in a month.
Yeah. But congratulations.
I'm gonna be sick.
So yeah. So guys, Becky is sick because she's making too much money. But hey,
we should have a drink and then
that's
I'll,
a good problem.
Down.
Yeah,
we'll have a drink.
We have to celebrate the 10,000, so maybe we could drink tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll have a drunk video.
Yeah.
Alright guys, have a good one. Subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 20,000. You know what I mean? Look in the description for Becky's channel and all the free stuff later.
Bye.